walk through the city real slow, like I've been pieced together by that dude named Frankenstein. And I only got one little thing on my mind, that's a whole lot of you. Hot on my tail, be a whole lot of crew. After me, they, with their pitchforks and stakes, trying to backstab. But they can't grab your attention away from me and vice versa. Mama always said there be days like this, but never thought it'd be so soon. My days consume my thoughts of your kiss and your well-shaved leg, pedicure toes, sunny side up, egg yellow when it glows. The twinkle from the diamond in your nose got me climbing for the star in the rough, showing by just cuspids, sizes, canines and molars, smiling for your love as we bathe in the solar.
And you can be so never confront on the day with some sunshine. And you can be so never confront on the day with some sunshine.
Yeah. Can I tell you about the sun? Can I make you believe that in the summer when it burn it don't burn out the leaves? Look at me staying on keeping the healthiest sheen. That's how our function could be. Start this production with me. We can mark time with a band. Harmony on all notes. Music composed with a jam. Ooh, the sun is shining on something. L-O-V-E, love. And that's word to plug two to J-D Dub. My round is off. And now heat reside way past sun. And we love sun, that's everyone. But can you let your hair down from that bun and shake right to left? Cause I love the long sun shining on you and your energy strong. Shake it right to left, cause I love it long. Sun shining on you and our energy strong. Shake it right to left, cause I love it long.
Just another day in the sun. I guess another day has begun. And I ain't got nothing to do. Thinking about getting with you. And you can be so never confront on the day with some sunshine.
Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Ready to go? Here's George Springer.
Tonight, right fielder number 4, George Springer.
And we're underway here in the home opener. In the air, left field. Lede under it. And there's one away.
Batting second, left fielder Juan Soto.
Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Batting third,
2 down, bases empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. the next to hit. That one fouled off. Out towards right center field. Benson has a beat on it. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the starter for Toronto, Kevin Gausman. What's the word on him? Digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. To the right side. Clement throws to first in time. 1 gone, bottom half of the first.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
That smash towards center. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Pete Alonso. And it finds its way through for a hit. So the inning is still alive with Will Smith coming to the dish. And that one ripped to left. That is the inning. Top of the second, and now for the Jays, Anthony Santander.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball. The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Lifted in the air, right center field. Myers on the move. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That's out number 2. So up next, Dalton Varsho. Carrying well. Caught just shy of the wall. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the Reds DH, Munetaka Murakami. Foul ball there. The 0-1. And that one almost got him. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Suarez checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. What a stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. This is J.J. Bleday. And that's the inning. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. Got him. Leadoff man retired here in the third. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He'll circle the bases. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Bleday makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder George Springer.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. This homer cuts into Toronto's deficit. It's now 1-0. Back here in Cincinnati. In now for the Reds, Will Benson. That one lifted to left. Soto on the move. Misses the ball, and it falls in. And he starts the bottom of the 3rd with a double. Hammered on the line, base hit. Runner around 3rd. He'll score, and they tied it. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1. There goes the runner. Yeah, that's fouled off. Oh, look at the stop. The feed for 1 and 2. What a play.
Up next for the Reds, second baseman,
Betts starting up the middle at second, batting second in today's lineup, and his batting average this season is over .310. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the 3rd.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Alonso batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And that one fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and now for the Jays, Juan Soto. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Oh. The 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. battling here as he fouls it away.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
That's the first out in the top of the 4th. High fly ball down the left field line. That one carrying. Out of here. A solo shot. One down. Anthony Santander at the plate. And it's fouled away. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. Fought off foul. And there are 2 outs. So up next, Dalton Varsho. Fly to left his first time. To third. Toss to Alonso. That ends the frame. Bottom 4, and now the designated hitter for the Reds, Munetaka Murakami. That one ripped left field. That's back. Up against the wall and brings it in. Late on that fastball.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Up next for the Reds,
J.J. Bleday, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1. And it stays fair. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And the 0-1. Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. Here's the 0-2. Gets under and pops it up. He's got it. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. On the ground to the left. Toss to Alonso. 1 pitch and 1 out.
up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop Andres Jimenez.
Oh. One, two now. Left field. And it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Just a blue pit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Runner takes off, and a foul ball. The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. George Springer getting ready. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Now before the pitch, he looks him back. That's to third. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. Back here in Cincinnati. In now for the Reds, Dan Myers.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Late swing, foul to the left.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
1 out, runner at second. Here's Mookie now. On the ground to short. In plenty of time to first, and now 2 gone. He's 2 for 2.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw. You're out. Top 6. And now for the Jays, Juan Soto. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. Now on the bump, Sam Moll.
Bringing in the left. With the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out. He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
That's the ball.
Mole goes 5 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2013. 2 down. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Anthony Santander. On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Will Smith.
Ball, low.
Inside, almost got him. That one ripped, but foul. And the 2-2. That one missed. Smoked on the ground to second. Whips it to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
For the Reds, designated hitter, Munetaka Murakami.
Fouled off. He was late.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where
this looks like extra bases. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Up next for the Reds, third baseman.
One out. Runner at second. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit down.
struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Gausman throws over, and he dives back in safely. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Out to short, Jimenez. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and now for the Jays. Varsho. Just missed. That smacked on a line to center. Stretches out and holds it in. Tap foul at the plate. Oh, and 2 now.
Ball 1.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Looks like he wants the signs again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to third. Slings to first. Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play. 2 down, bases empty. And now here is Andres Jimenez.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Oh.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Oh.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one is upstairs. Swings and misses. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Back here at Great American Ballpark. In now for the Reds, Will Benson. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Mason Flew.
Well, relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Way inside. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Soto on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One away. Dane Myers, the next to hit for the Reds. In the air, right field. Springer on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Reds, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. Back here in Cincinnati, for the top of the 8th, Ernie Clement. Digs in now. Brock Burke into the game. That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike 1. In the air to left center. And there's 1 down. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one hammered but pulled foul. Crushed left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. And now it's Juan Soto. To the right side, Alonso. He takes it on his own, and that is out number 2. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered in this game. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Got him swinging. And we're back. Leading off, number 50. Jeremiah Estrada gets handed the rock out of the pen. No question about this one. It's out of here. He blasts a souvenir into the second deck.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
Well, that's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. The batter now will be Will Smith. Out to short, Jimenez. He's out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So they turn to their closer, Josh Hader.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. We go to the 9th. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Anthony Santander. And there's a foul ball. One up, one down.
One pitch, one out.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
I'm so glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Burr, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third, and that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. Comes up empty. Over to first, and that is that. Back here at Great American Ballpark, in now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Nope, that's off the plate. That's a ball.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Foul ball there. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
Bring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. So it's their last chance in this one. Noel V. Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. The Blue Jays trying to close out a 2-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. And that one missing low. Got it. That's the ball game. Gausman with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.